All right, everyone. So a quick performance update on our futures algorithm, grass-fed prime beef, as you all should know, GFB. And we have had a couple of updates to our algorithm over the past month or so. So it's now technically GFB 2.2. So I'm pleased to say January finished with double-digit returns with a whopping 10.15% over the month. And you can see that reflected directly in the P&L calendar we're showing on screen right now. So this is the actual trade history. No cherry picking, no hiding red days here. So you'll notice the majority of the sessions closed green. We all love green. With a few drawdowns along the way, right, which is normal in live futures trading. So you'll see here at the bottom, 10.15% return. You'll see we actually started the month, or the first half of the month, with 2 losses. And we finished the month with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 winning days in a row. Now, of course, like normal, if you're looking at this, you'll see that the losing days are quite a bit larger than the winning days overall. And some people pick up on that and see it as a negative. But if we look at our overview here, you can see our win rate is 76%. And for a long time now, we haven't even had 2 losing days in a row. So with our win rate so high, this is the sole reason why we still keep having double-digit returns. Now, for full transparency, because you guys know by now that's what we're about, I do want to address the 22nd of January specifically. So that session, it saw elevated volatility, right? And as a result of that, some users experienced slippage depending on the broker, right? Depending on the broker, data feed, and the execution environment, right? So a small subset of clients took a loss on that day and resulted in a drawdown of roughly, minus 5%. Now, these are the things that we want to be fully transparent about. We don't pretend it's all bells and whistles. We do highlight the red days, and we do even highlight the things like this that we don't need to. So even with that slippage related loss, guys, those accounts are still positive on the month as a whole, right? Which is what matters at the end of the day. And this is exactly why we always show full context instead of isolated trades or isolated losses, etc. It's also important to understand that not all users had that same outcome, right? Clients with normal order fills exited that move using the built-in trailing stop loss management system. Sounds like rocket science? It's not. So that's what actually limits downside and allowed the system to manage the risk as designed for 99% of our clients. So this is a great example of how GFB is built. Rules-based, risk-defined, and designed to adapt to changing market conditions, right? The bottom line here, slippage can happen in futures, especially during fast markets. But the system structure is what keeps overall performance intact. So overall, GFB remains up on the month of 10.15% with controlled risk, transparency, and real-world execution as always. Forget your S&P 500 or NASDAQ, Vector. GFB is the one, the OG. So as always, we'll continue to show both the good and the bad. And when I say bad, it's not even bad, it's this reality of trading, because that's how you build something that actually lasts and that people sing praises for. And if you want to see those praises, head over to Trustpilot, where you'll see real people, real clients adding their real experience daily and weekly. And as always, guys, appreciate everyone following along, and we'll keep these updates real as always.